Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today it's a beautiful morning. It's about 40 degrees and partly cloudy. I think the weatherman said the sun was going to come out, so we're going to see if we can get some logging done. So me and Harley went to the farm and tractor show in Louisville this weekend, and I got a chance to speak to the TYM head engineer and parts guy, and I've explained my problems with them, and the engineer, he seemed very concerned. He said he hadn't heard about the problem, but he will look into the problem. And I got his cell phone number, and I went ahead and texted him the pictures of the Warren cylinder, and he said he would look into it and get back with me. Now the parts guy, I got to speak to him, and he said that yes, there's been an issue with parts. The tariffs have slowed them down, but they think they got the problem resolved. I said, well, we're talking about, and this past couple of weeks, all this has happened over this past month or two. We're not talking about several months ago. We're talking about now. So I don't know if you got the issue solved or not. I just know I got my tractor back, what, Tuesday of this past week. And he said he would look into it. And I said, well, it's a big deal to the people that bought these tractors and are ordering parts, and it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get to them. I told him, I said, y'all have had the tractor longer than I've had it. I've had it for 3 months, and y'all have had it for 2 months. And he understood, and there was a young lady there. She never did say anything, but she listened. So we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna go back to the home and garden show in, I think, October. And I'm gonna follow up with them. If I've not heard anything, I'm gonna follow up with them and get to the bottom of it. I mean, if they don't do anything about it, they're gonna hear from me, because I don't think I'm being unreasonable. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. It shouldn't take you 4 to 6 weeks to get your tractor back for a simple repair if they can get the parts. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. Something else I need y'all's help with is if there's any influencers out there watching this video and you go to farm and tractor shows or any kind of shows, do y'all get a press pass to get in early to do interviews and check out equipment? Because I've noticed there's other influencers out there that does interviews with people, tractor dealers and different people, and there's not a lot of people around. Because we tried to film some, but it was so noisy. We went up there on Friday, and there were so many people, and it was so noisy. I don't think I'm going to include any of that footage in here, but just let me know if y'all get a press pass and go up there early. I don't know how much work we're going to get done today. I've been over there to look at the hillside, and it's a muddy mess. We received about 1.5 to 2 inches of rain, and it's got it pretty muddy. Even though it was sunny yesterday, it didn't dry it out much. What's the matter, kitty kitty? So y'all stick with me, and we're gonna ride over and cut a few logs and See what we can get into. What is it, kitty kitty? You gonna go with me or you gonna get down? You better get down. All right, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If y'all don't mind, like, subscribe, and follow, and share it with your friends. We'll catch you next time.